Welcome to our deep dive into the world of leadership. In this video, we'll explore what makes an effective leader, focusing on the essential traits, skills, and styles that define leadership in public health and beyond. From ancient philosophies to modern research, the journey of understanding leadership is both fascinating and practical. Whether you're aspiring to lead or looking to enhance your current abilities, this series will equip you with insights and strategies to make a real impact. Let's begin by setting the stage for why personal traits have always been at the heart of leadership discussions. Before we dive in, let's outline our learning objectives. By the end of this video, you'll be able to appraise the key role of personal traits, describe the traits model of leadership, and explain why these traits matter in public health. We'll also discuss leadership skills, personality factors, cognitive styles, and the importance of emotional intelligence. Finally, you'll learn to compare traits, skills, and styles, understanding the unique contributions of each, ready to unlock your leadership potential. Let's move forward. Leadership traits have been discussed since ancient times. Philosophers like Lao Tzu wrote about the qualities of effective leaders centuries ago. Early research focused on identifying the characteristics that set leaders apart, such as ambition, integrity, and honesty. Over time, scientists began to question whether these traits alone could explain leadership success. This historical context helps us appreciate the evolution of leadership theories and why understanding traits is still relevant today. First empirical studies on leadership began in the early 1900s, observing schoolchildren to identify what made some natural leaders. Traits like congeniality, intelligence, and daring were noted. However, as research progressed, it became clear that possessing certain traits didn't guarantee leadership success. This realization shifted the focus from inherent qualities to a broader understanding of what makes leaders effective in different contexts. So what exactly is a trait? In leadership, a trait is a distinguishing characteristic or quality that a person possesses. These include aspects of personality, temperament, needs, motives, and values. Traits are relatively stable and influence how leaders behave across various situations. Understanding your own traits can help you recognize your strengths and areas for growth as a leader. Personality is the combination of qualities and characteristics that form an individual's distinctive character. For leaders, personality traits like adaptability, enthusiasm, and self-confidence play a significant role in shaping their approach. Leaders who understand both their own personalities and those of their followers are better equipped to inspire and motivate teams. While traits define who leaders are, skills determine what they can do. Leadership skills are abilities developed through learning and experience, such as technical, interpersonal, and conceptual skills. Recognizing the difference between traits and skills is crucial for personal development. Skills can be learned and improved, making leadership accessible to a wider range of people. Trait approach, once known as the great man theory, focused on identifying the traits of successful leaders. Researchers compared leaders to non-leaders, hoping to find a universal set of qualities. However, studies showed that no single combination of traits guaranteed leadership success. This led to a broader understanding that context and behavior also play vital roles. Alf Stockdale's influential reviews in 1948 and 1974 analyzed hundreds of studies on leadership traits. He found that while certain traits like intelligence and self-confidence were common among leaders, no single trait was essential in every situation. Stockdale's work emphasized the importance of context and helped shift the focus from traits alone to a more holistic view of leadership. Modern research has identified several key traits that effective leaders often possess: intelligence, self-confidence, determination, integrity, and sociability. These traits help leaders navigate challenges, build trust, and inspire others. While not every leader will have all these traits, striving to develop them can enhance your leadership effectiveness. Intelligence, or cognitive ability, is a core trait for leaders. It includes the capacity to understand, reason, and perceive relationships between facts. However, leaders must also communicate complex ideas in ways that their followers can grasp. The best leaders bridge the gap between their own knowledge and the needs of their teams. Self-confidence gives leaders the assurance to make decisions and stand by them. Determination fuels persistence, energy, and the drive to see tasks through, even in the face of obstacles. Leaders with these traits are resilient, able to overcome setbacks and inspire their teams to keep moving forward. Integrity is the foundation of trust in leadership. Leaders who act ethically, keep their promises, and walk the talk earn the respect and loyalty of their followers. Without integrity, leaders lose credibility and the ability to influence others. In public health, where trust is paramount, integrity is especially critical. Leadership skills are the competencies that enable leaders to achieve goals. Robert Katz identified three essential types: technical skills, interpersonal human skills, and conceptual skills. Each plays a unique role at different levels of leadership, and developing all three is key to effective leadership practice. Technical skills involve knowledge of processes, tools, and specialized activities. These are especially important for leaders in supervisory and middle management roles, where understanding the details of the work is crucial. Technical skills can be developed through education, training, and hands-on experience. Interpersonal, or human, skills are all about working with people. Leaders need to understand group dynamics, communicate effectively, and empathize with others. These skills help leaders build trust, resolve conflicts, and foster collaboration, essentials for success in public health and any team environment. Conceptual skills involve working with ideas and seeing the big picture. Leaders with strong conceptual skills can plan strategically, anticipate future trends, and understand how different parts of an organization fit together. These skills are especially important for senior leaders and those shaping organizational direction. Personality plays a major role in leadership effectiveness. The big five personality dimensions, extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, and openness, help explain why leaders behave the way they do. Understanding your own personality can help you leverage your strengths and work on areas for improvement. Extroversion reflects how outgoing and sociable a leader is. While many leaders are extroverts, enjoying interaction and influence, introverts can also be effective by leveraging their strengths in listening and thoughtful decision-making. The key is to understand your natural style and adapt as needed. Agreeableness is the ability to get along with others. Leaders high in agreeableness are cooperative, empathetic, and good at resolving conflicts. In public health, where collaboration is essential, agreeableness helps leaders build strong relationships and gain support for their initiatives. Conscientiousness, or dependability, is about being organized, persistent, and focused on goals. Leaders with high conscientiousness are reliable and driven to achieve results. This trait is especially valuable in public health, where leaders must tackle complex challenges with determination. Emotional stability reflects how calm and secure a leader is under pressure. Leaders with high emotional stability handle stress well, maintain self-control, and bounce back from setbacks. This trait helps leaders build trust and maintain effective relationships, even in challenging situations. Openness is the willingness to embrace new ideas and experiences. Leaders high in openness are creative, curious, and adaptable, qualities that drive innovation and change. In the fast-evolving field of public health, openness is essential for finding fresh solutions to complex problems. Cognitive style refers to how individuals perceive, process, and use information. Leaders differ in their thinking patterns. Some are analytical and logical, while others are creative and intuitive. Recognizing your cognitive style can help you make better decisions and relate more effectively to your team. Whole brain thinking model identifies four thinking styles: logical analytical, organized sequential, interpersonal emotional, and holistic intuitive. Effective leaders use all four styles, even if one is dominant. Developing a balanced approach helps leaders adapt to different situations and work with diverse teams. Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, is a popular tool for understanding personality and cognitive styles. It categorizes people based on preferences like extroversion versus introversion and thinking versus feeling. Knowing your MBTI type can help you understand your leadership style and how to work effectively with others. Social intelligence is the ability to understand and navigate social situations. Leaders with high social intelligence are aware of others' feelings, thoughts, and behaviors, and can adapt their responses accordingly. This skill is crucial for building relationships, managing teams, and leading effectively in public health. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to perceive, understand, and manage emotions, both your own and others. EI is linked to self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Leaders with high EI build trust, resolve conflicts, and inspire teams, making it a cornerstone of effective leadership. In the 1950s, researchers shifted focus from traits to behaviors, identifying two main leadership styles: task-oriented and people-oriented. Task-oriented leaders focus on getting the job done, while people-oriented leaders prioritize relationships. The most effective leaders balance both approaches, adapting to the needs of their teams and organizations. The leadership grid is a tool that helps leaders assess their style based on concern for people and concern for production. It identifies 5 main styles, from team management to impoverished management. Understanding where you fall on the grid can help you develop a more balanced and effective leadership approach. Let's look at a real-world example: the 2014 Ebola outbreak in the U.S. Leaders faced tough decisions about quarantines, balancing public safety with individual rights. This case highlights the importance of traits like integrity, determination, and emotional intelligence in navigating complex public health crises. In summary, effective leadership is shaped by a combination of traits, skills, and styles. While no single trait guarantees success, understanding and developing your strengths in areas like emotional intelligence, social awareness, and adaptability can make a significant difference. Remember, leadership is a journey of continuous growth and learning. Now it's your turn. Reflect on your own leadership traits and skills. Which areas do you excel in and where can you grow? Consider taking a personality or leadership assessment to gain deeper insights. Stay curious, keep learning, and continue developing your unique leadership style. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of leadership traits, skills, and styles.